Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tlovespeaksss. I hope you guys are doing very well. So today I'm going to shoot another video. I just shot 2 videos and I wasn't planning to talk about this, but I felt like since I'm on a roll, I might as well give y'all content while I'm in the mood. So today I just kind of want to talk about SISTERLOCKS, the concept of SISTERLOCKS as a brand, and MICROLOCS generally. And so I've been seeing well, I guess I'll start with the first video I saw of Tanisha Ali, who is just like wonderful. She's absolutely wonderful. And like not just her hair, but like her as a person, she is like a beautiful spirit. I saw that she has like a petition that I don't want to misrepresent it, but I think it allows people who have SISTERLOCKS to kind of sign the petition so they can address their concerns with the brand as a whole. And I feel like I've been seeing people talking about the SISTERLOCKS brand recently a lot on YouTube and on Instagram. So I don't know if something happened or what. And I've been in it on and off Instagram, so I've seen it and then I go away for a couple of days and I haven't seen it again, but then I see it a couple weeks later. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know if something like officially happened, but and just seeing her video, it kind of made me just think about the concept of SISTERLOCKS and MICROLOCS as a whole generally. And while I think SISTERLOCKS is a revolutionary idea, and I think that it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful way for Black women to wear their hair, I don't know. And I guess the question I'm answering is, would I get SISTERLOCKS all over again? And the answer is, I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards no. I think that, especially with me doing my mom's hair, and seeing how other people's locks have come out via the braid lock method or via twisting, or just via like regular interlocks or whatever. I don't think that I don't think that I would focus on SISTERLOCKS so much, because I just think my outlook has changed. So when I first got or was researching SISTERLOCKS, I can admit that I was hung up on making sure that I got like the brand name, like that it had to be SISTERLOCKS, and I wanted my consultant to follow. I wanted to find a consultant that was going to follow the grid. I wanted a consultant that was going to give me a lot of locks. I wanted it to be like, I was so SISTERLOCK focused, and which I think is a good thing, because I think that getting SISTERLOCKS introduced me into the lock community generally. And it helped me develop an appreciation for all kinds of locks. But as I sit here nearly 4 years later, I just kind of feel like it wasn't that serious. It wasn't that serious. I don't think the emphasis that we place on grid and lock number is important. I think it's important if you want your hair to lay a certain way, or you want to be able to achieve certain styles. But the absolute perfection of the grid, having a higher lock count, it doesn't entice me or excite me anymore. And I cringe when I hear people say, oh, I have 600 locks, I have 700 locks, I have um 800 locks. I cringe when I hear that. And I cringe when I hear that people themselves have installed that many locks in their own head, because I'm just like, yo, like, as a self-retightener, like, I know the struggle, and I know it sounds like all fun and games now, but when you are in the thick of life and you are in your bathroom having to retighten 800 and 700 locks, it's just not, no, it's just not the wave, to be quite honest. And so, and thinking about would I get sister locks again, like if I were to cut my hair off, and here's the thing too, I've become like, well, I won't go there, because that, what I was gonna say is probably not true, but or no, it probably is true. Like, I feel like if I were to able, like, to, if I was ever to cut these locks off, and if I ever wanted to get MICROLOCS again, I don't feel that pressure of, okay, I need to go to a sister lock consultant. I feel confident enough to where I can get MICROLOCS or braid locks or twist locks or whatever, and still get a beautiful result. So in that way, it kind of makes me less attached to these locks, because I think a lot of the times when we go and we spend $1,200 up and up on your locks, you become kind of enslaved to them in a way, because it's like, damn, like, I can't cut these, because if I do, I will have wasted $1,200, you know? Whereas now I kind of look at it like, oh, okay, if I cut my sister locks, well, I don't, and I want sister locks again, I don't have to be enslaved to this set. I can just cut them and start twist locks or start braid locks or interlock them myself, you know? So I think my advice to people who are considering sister locks is like, totally consider sister locks, totally do your research, because all consultants are not made equal, but there are some really good sister lock consultants out there. I have 2 good sister lock consultants, and I do believe that that the consultants should be compensated and paid for the work that they do. So I'm not bashing sister locks or sister lock consultants, although I know that there are some issues around a lot of stuff, right? But I'm just saying that don't feel like you have to get sister locks or your MICROLOCS are gonna be somehow less than. Like, that is not the case at all. And yeah, that's just pretty much it. That would be my advice. My advice would be to thoroughly consider all alternatives. My advice would be not to install 700 and 800 locks in your head by yourself if you are going to DIY, because that is just a nightmare. And I think some people confuse lock number with like lock thickness, and that is just not the way it works, like, at all. Like, if you have 800 locks in your head but your hair is like not a thick density, then you're just gonna have 800 locks in your head with not a thick density. So make sure that whatever you do, you take the time and you can consider it. As far as SISTERLOCKS as a company, I do think that there are things that they can do better. I think someone mentioned this in the comment section of Tanisha's video. Maybe not, but I feel like this is a common theme regardless. The whole video, which is like from 1990. I may have even touched on this in a past video. SISTERLOCKS, the business model of it is not really like the most up-to-date it's not really on the most up-to-date level. And so when you are searching for a sister lock consultant and trying to find a way to get your hair done, it can be daunting and it can be difficult. And there are plenty people who basically come on here and say that they've been scammed because of, you know, false advertising or whatever. So I do think that SISTERLOCKS as a company can do better in addressing scams and concerns of the consumer, and making sure that they're up to date on everything else. But I agree with Tunisia, Miss Tunisia Ali, that there is more than one way to achieve the look of the small micro lock. And I think PR Charles talked about this too in a video a long time ago. But yeah, so that would just be my advice. Like, if you are looking for sister locks or interested in getting micro locks, like, don't feel like, oh my goodness, if I don't get sister locks, then I'm gonna be settling for whatever. Like, don't feel like you're it's not settling, it's not less than, it's just you want micro locks and you are choosing to either go the sister lock route or the braid lock route. It's a matter of personal preference, but in all things, my advice would be do what's best for you. Just do what's best for you. But yeah, so this was a very impromptu video. Let me know what you think about sister locks and micro locks in the comment section below. Has your outlook changed? Would you get sister locks again? I know a lot of people that have started with me on this channel, I've seen, or they told me that they cut their locks, you know, because they were, one, kind of fed up with having to go to a consultant every so often and kind of feeling like they were enslaved to the retightening. And there are people who just like didn't want them anymore. Also, something else I think that should be considered when we're talking about micro locks is small traditional locks. Like, small traditional locks from like the right angle, even though they're a little bit bigger, can give the appearance of micro locks too. So I would encourage everybody to approach the concept of micro locks as a world of possibilities and not a sister locks or else type of thing. Because low-key, I've seen some heads of other type of locks that look better than sister locks, but we won't get into that. But yeah, let me know what you think about this subject in the comment section below, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.